Wow, it is so good to be back on the Gulf side instead of the Atlantic. A lot calmer over here. So let's talk about what happened in Daytona and maybe talk about the chaos and the good and the bad. So welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're new here, welcome. Glad to have you. So Daytona's over. And, well, it was a mixed bag. I don't know what's going on with Daytona lately, this year especially. I think it's been taken over by sport bikers. They're just everywhere. I got 20-year-olds riding 180 horsepower motorcycles, and man, they're just everywhere. I actually watched one of those sport bikers try to thread in between a couple of Harleys and take somebody's bag off. It was right next to me. Obviously, he didn't see the light had turned red. Wasn't wearing any shirt. Just couldn't have been more than 20 years old. But I guess everything changes. So Daytona seems to be changing a lot every year. It's younger and younger and younger, which kind of pushing guys like me out. Although there were some real bright spots. I went down there to see the Tropical Tattoo bike show, and a little disappointed because I couldn't get in to like film the bikes. They were all jammed together and packed with people. You just couldn't get in there to do any real filming of the bikes. I think I did a halfway decent job, but it really could have been better. I have never seen so many people in Daytona. I don't know what it is. I guess people are been socked in with winter and came down to Daytona because they got a little cabin fever or what. So, but it was packed. Of course, Main Street is Main Street, and then there was another real bright spot. I got invited down to the Broken Spoke. And I'll show some footage of that. It was a real different experience. I thought, here we go, just another, biker bar, hard to get to, traffic, and it was a surprise. Of course, it was hard to get to. Ormond Beach, that's just hell to get around. You have to stop every half a mile. There's just traffic everywhere. But finally got in there, and I did film a few bikes, but this place is unbelievable. I think it is the one spot for older bikers, and that's why they like it. And I had no idea. Just got invited to a meet and greet, met some folks there, had a really good time. It was shady, it was very laid back, my kind of place. And the rest of Daytona was just Daytona. The speedway was just chaos, and I did see that some people got to ride the track. I didn't know about that. I would have liked to do that. Maybe Biketoberfest. If I ever go back again, it'll be Biketoberfest. See if they do it then too. But it was just really, really crowded, and it's so nice to be back on the Gulf side. I had to go for a little ride, clear my head. When you're in Daytona, you're just like this all the time, watching your back, watching for those crazy ass sport bikes. But it was fun about half the time. Don't know if I'll go back, but if I do, it'll be Biketoberfest, because that's only 3 days instead of 10. And most people are done with the riding season, and it just doesn't seem to be as chaotic. But I'll show you some highlights. I got some things, just some different clips, a couple of Speedway, and definitely the Broken Spoke. But I'm glad to be back. It's nice. The Gulf side is just much calmer, and we got our beaches are better, the ocean's better. It's just so nice to be home. Oh yeah, one more thing. I got some footage of that new Buell coming out. 450 pounds. It's really a beautiful looking bike. 185 horsepower. Got to get some close-up shots. There's a bunch of other YouTubers there who were doing videos, so I really didn't get a chance to talk to the Buell guys. But everyone's talking about this bike. I just don't know what the Buell network is like. If you ever needed service or anything, how to get that bike service. But it's something. I got some shots of that too.